Hello, my name is Raymond Yusuf from the Critics Company. Welcome to the streets of Kaduna, Nigeria.
Today, we have a special episode of the streets of Lagos because it takes place 844 kilometers away in Kaduna. With an unwavering love for film, a group of young, ambitious teenagers saw that their community's means could not fulfill their dreams. So, they did it themselves.
My name is Godwin. I come from a family of three. I was born in Kaduna. I am currently studying pure chemistry in Kaduna State University, and I'm a filmmaker.
My name is Raymond Yusuf. I have three siblings, that's two brothers and a sister. I was born in Kaduna and brought up here. I'm from Osun State actually. I study computer science at the University of Abuja and I'm just a new student, 100 level. And I'm also a filmmaker.
We found out that we had this common interest for movies. We could just sit hours discussing movies. It was all we could actually think of. So we came to realize, since we have this passion for movies, how about we recreate these movies in our own way? So we started from tying wrappers around our body to using our Nokia C2 to shooting and deleting after shooting. Then it gradually grew up to this very point that it is now.
With the help of smartphones, editing software, and a lot of ingenuity, they were able to put out films like the one you're watching right now.
This is my dad, Pastor Benga Yusuf, and this is my aunt. This is Ronald, he's my younger brother. He does props, he's the stunt coordinator.
And this is Victor Josiah, he's my younger brother. He does the lighting and he keeps the props for us.
I had this little idea on lighting. According to physics, once light has been put to a reflective surface, it's going to bounce back in a different angle. So that's the idea we usually use for our lighting.
Basically, when I was younger, we used to go to Godwin's house after school. Sometimes then I'll see Godwin doing some stunts like flipping on his phone. He actually taught me how to flip, and ever since then, if I see people doing it, I'll be like, wow, this is cool. I have to learn it too. So since when I was young, I've always had this passion for stunts and things like that. So when we discovered that we actually need it for the kind of movies that we do, so I actually linked up everything and started doing the stunts and coordinating the stunts.
Yeah, and at that point when we were shooting with our C2, we had less knowledge of video editing. So anytime we shoot something, we'll marvel at ourselves and just delete it. Then the next day we'll come over again and shoot something again. Then I got a Samsung Galaxy Mini 320 by 240. So I remember we shooting stuff, even imagining we're going to create a series with that phone and editing with Viva Videos and people do it. Then we started getting more knowledge on video editing, visual effects, and when I got a laptop, we started working towards stuff like that. I learned editing through YouTube. I followed people on YouTube like Ryan Connolly, Peter McKinnon, D for Darius, and those guys spit out real knowledge. real knowledge on filmmaking, and it's pretty inspiring to see their work. And you too, yeah, as a young filmmaker, we're also inspired to do better.
Okay, today we'll be using no green screen. It's just real background and some rotoscoping will work to make everything go well. Here's a quick breakdown of what we are going to be doing today. A portal opens up. So a Max character is seen coming out from that portal. So the coming out is not just going to be like he bounces out. I was thinking something more like he comes out in pain. That is to say, more like that stuff is causing harm. The most challenging short film we have done so far is Z, and it actually took us a period of 6 months to shoot, edit, and release. The main reason why it took that long was because of the difficulties that came in different aspects. During the shooting of Z, some of us fell ill.
Due to the lack of sufficient power to certain parts of the country, many people are forced to walk many miles to simply find a stable source of electricity.
After all that, it was time for post-production, and we had problems with the electricity over here. So for months, we trek kilometers just to go to our auntie's house to edit, sometimes sleep there, and it was really frustrating. At a point, we were like, okay, let's cancel the whole stuff, but we kept it up. We finally got to release it. It was shot on our smartphone, Techno Camon 6.
Without the funds for state-of-the-art editing software or camera equipment, the critics company had to resort to using a broken smartphone and microphone stand as a makeshift tripod, and as they say, the rest is history. Living proof that creativity isn't about the software or resources available, but pure will and desire to achieve one's dreams.
Okay, this is actually a microphone stand. So someone helped us put it together with the selfie stick, and we actually have a tripod stand now. So I'm actually mounting it up with the phone, so we could actually shoot the shot.
I can say majorly most of our films aren't scripted.
Yeah.
We don't write them in piece of paper like this professionally like everybody does it. We just have a basic idea. Okay, we'll probably shortlist it, and we just started shortlisting like last year. So we shortlist, then okay, this is what we're going to do. Then we get on set and we improvise. So once we improvise, we're like, okay, now let's take it to the editing room and do something great. You understand? Like most of our short films, our 2 sci-fi short films, we didn't know how to pull any of those visual effects off while we were shooting. We're just like, yeah, we can do it. We can do it, and we're going to do it. I remember Godwin, when we were working on our most challenging project, Z the Beginning, because the short film has over 150 VFX shots, and it has that amount of VFX shots because there has to be constant removal, replacing, and stuff like that. So I remember Godwin saying, okay, what about we add this one? What about we add this one? And stuff like that. So that's our process. Then after everything is done, join, we put it out and just see how it goes.
Started just like play, shooting gun around the house and back. Hey, you people are disturbing me. Why are you doing this? But later, as a man of God, I just read in their spirit that something good is coming out. I saw greatness in what they are doing. I called my wife. I said, let's back them up. Let's see how we can assist them, support them, and encourage them so that they can, bring out something meaningful with what they are doing. Creativity is in the blood of the family. I'm not surprised with what the kids are doing. So when they came up with this idea, I told them, I said, okay, what do you need? And they said they needed a phone, at least for a start. So luckily, somebody came into my house and said, okay, Daddy, I brought this gift for you. And it was a brand new Techno phone. And I look at it, I say, oh, this brand new Techno, how will I operate it? It's such a complex phone. And then when my son now picked it up, I said, Daddy, you can't use this phone. I think I'll use it better than you do. They did their first coverage. I saw the production. I said, wow, if you can do this with this phone, I think it's worth giving to you. So I gave him the phone.
As you can tell, DIY is the mantra for these young filmmakers. With sites like YouTube filled with expansive knowledge available for their use, they can watch tutorials and apply the skills they learned the best way they can.
This is a earpiece that has microphone, so most phones could record with this mouthpiece. So we just created something. DIY, do it yourself. You're not going home now.
I've got something to catch up with. I'll see you later.
Oh my god.
But unfortunately for our boys, Kaduna is not known as a bustling movie metropolis, lacking a filmmaking family to feel welcome. But that doesn't stop the critics company from treating their crafts like A-grade professionals.
Filming in Kaduna is partly not encouraging because definitely where we stay there are very few filmmakers around. We only know one person that does music videos here, and his name is Southboy Curtis. Yeah, and so when you go out to shoot, most people see us walking around. They think we're jobless, we're just strolling the entire community, and anytime we carry our phones to shoot, people don't take us serious. They think we're messing around, especially when they see us acting so weird in front of the green screen. So shooting in Kaduna is fun when we're doing it, but problems around makes it not fun, not encouraging.
I was in school on a Friday afternoon and I received a message from Kemi Adetiba, and at first I was doubting it was actually a real account. So when I went through, I saw, wow, it's actually her. So she just went straight to the point, like, okay, tell me, what do you need to make your films better? I had to immediately just exit Twitter and just call him up. With the excitement, I told him, he was also so excited. And then we had to make a short list. We sent it to her. Then she put the word out, and wow, it was shocking because we got more than what we actually aimed for.
But before that, this was what actually happened. Last year, 2018, Faust was doing this 1 million I'm not using stuff. So we made a video saying, okay, we're going to use 1 million to get this, do this, and stuff like this. But unfortunately, it didn't pick us. But we left that video, we just kept the video. And this year, we were in school. My cousin hit me up that Techno is doing this light up your dream stuff that will show. Okay, what about we just make a video and post it? And while I was in school, I wasn't feeling the vibe of making that video alone. So I was like, okay, let me just post the group video we did last year for Faust. And we posted it in a weird way actually. On Twitter, our videos don't get views, maybe 14 views, sometimes 0 views. Yeah. So in a weird way, our video started getting retweets. It's gone up to 5,000 views on Twitter, and that was how Kemi Adetiba saw our work. She retweeted that video and she hit us up, and that was how all this happened.
Everything else happened.
Yeah. Destiny has a way of bringing out the talent of these children. You know, every child that comes into the world comes with one talent or the other. So as parents, you know, you start to, you know, notice some of these things, some of these traits in the life of your children. So when you notice any good thing a child is doing, you don't just back that child up. Like what happened during our own time when we were growing up, our parents didn't really take time to study, to know who we are. You know, so some of us venture into so many things that we're not supposed to go into.
Everybody knows what he's supposed to do. Yep. So let's go and shoot.
Okay, lenses are ready, right? Okay, stand. Let's get to work, man.
Okay, so we're about going on set now, and the set is a little bit quite far from here, but we particularly chose the set because it fits the dream we actually want to accomplish for the whole stuff. It's slopey and
Keep it cool, bro.
it's how we want it to be. So
So guy, I don't dey picture one top angle shot, bro. I was dey imagine one kind suspense. So the thing will feel one kind congested and stuff like that now. You get bro?
I dey actually imagine one kind. You know, say him dey particularly afraid of the character.
Yeah.
So what if we give shots wey make the people believe or give them more reason to feel say that particular character won't kill am? You understand? Because that is the main point of the whole last
Then
shock and stuff.
with
Is to make them believe that okay, something else is going to happen.
okay.
You grab now.
Yeah. The heroes of the pocket itself go even make sense.
At their age, because they are within the age of 15, 19, you know, so at this level, they need more of educational training in that talent. Like we are believing God, if one or two of them can get abroad and learn more practical things, you know, because with the raw talent they have now, if they can get, you know, sponsor people who can take them out of this country to develop that talent. And by the time they return to Nigeria, you know, they will take over the film industry and they will do greater things than what we are seeing today.
My perfect spot with that.
You see those wires, but they are the perfect shape for
You
this.
understand now? If you be say those wires might spark as
Yeah.
a result of something.
Time travel and stuff like that.
Good afternoon, mommy.
How are you?
Fine, ma.
Where you? I have school now.
Fine, ma.
Yeah, you get school.
Yes, ma.
How's school?
We thank God, ma.
Yeah,
Well done, ma. So, ma, we dey do film ni, and you get one particular this thing where somebody suppose sell something for person. So we wan come ask you if we do one for here. No, as in he go sell from the shop. Somebody go come like say he wan buy something, so he go just sell. Yes, ma. Okay.
Okay,
How
so
your daddy?
Fine, ma.
How your junior?
We thank God, ma. They dey fine. So Victor, dress up. We talked to her because my mom used to have a shop here, and she's the landlady, so she actually agreed to lending us the shop to shoot.
okay, this is a phone wide lens, 0.67 times wide. It's a macro and a wide lens joined together, and we use it to get wide shots.
Yeah.
We just got it a month ago. Yeah.
I'm actually getting the costumes because I'm acting as the stunt double for his character from the future.
Okay, we chose this particular spot to shoot this shot because this shot is supposed to give our character fear and suspense to actually know that something is behind him. So that's why we actually chose this shot, because the person is buying something from gets to alert him that someone is behind him and he has been staring at him for quite some time now. Everything flows with it because the double and him are same height and same stature kind of, so we could actually pull it off. Action.
Yes. Senior man, what's up now? How far? What is now? Now the usual you won't get, but okay, man, fine. Short kick, always the best. Time for you now. Yeah. Okay, now talk.
So, Raymond, now you bring it to his attention that somebody is actually looking at him from behind. He just took the shop shot where he comes to buy something and notice another character behind him, and so
you know
this
go keep
actually
thing for yourself,
begins
just give
or
me 3 naira.
heightens the fear he gets to feel. So we are going now to the very first shot that happens in the whole short film. That is where the character comes out of the portal. Thank you, mommy. Thank you. So
Okay. So the next portal opening. Goodness.
give me the bag. don't see you with bag.
I've been seeing your bag.
So get your posture. You can't stand and jump like you're falling. Just do more something like before you jump out. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's do it. 2, 3, action. Again, do another one sharply, sharply, sharply. Put stance. Don't just stand and do. I told you before. Let's go. Oh yeah, action. Again, one more time. Not really happy with what you did.
You not giving practical example.
Okay. Guy, okay, let us practice. It just
Okay,
makes
see,
sense.
we have to do it again. Space don't waste. You spend all your time for just one shot, they waste space. Okay, we are going to shoot a kind of jump cut from the shop scene. So this scene is showing him walking, scared, looking back. He's actually seeing this red guy at his back. So he becomes scared, jump cut, it shows him still walking and this guy is behind him. So he begins to run. And then he gets to an end point where he can actually run more. So that is when the whole suspense occurs.
1, 2, ready, and action. We got this lens like in the past 4 weeks. I got it from a friend in school, a female friend. I like being specific, you know.
She did not know what it's for.
So I was like, oh, man, I could use this for something great.
Okay, don't
Fish eye, wide lens. Let's go make some babies with the lens actually.
She's the last one of the group. There's one thing we want people to know is the fact that you can do just anything you put your mind to with whatever you have on ground. I mean, you can accomplish even not as you dream, close to what you dream, as far you put your mind to it.
Yeah.
We started filmmaking with a Nokia C2. Though there were challenges, but the passion we put, the determination, the driving force that was behind us, it was actually more, we were seeing more of what we could accomplish than more of what we have presently. So that actually made us go this far, to the point of someone at the top recognizing what we do. And I just want people to understand that things can be done. You don't have to wait to have something big to create something big.
And it's a wrap!
It's a wrap.
Whew. Godwin is goddamn tired, but I shall still prevail.
Thank you for being with us from the beginning of the day. Thank you for staying with us to see how we do our stuff. Thank you for watching.
Hope you guys had a wonderful time seeing our pre-production process. I will come up with our ideas, I will film our shots, and now we're going to be heading over to the post-production process. You guys should watch out for the final shot, and you could follow us on Instagram, thecritic001. Peace out. Bless up! We are the Critics
Company.
For these critics, the future is bright. They really showed that hard work and consistency pays off. With the opportunities that lie in front of them, the sky is truly the limit, and it's only a matter of time before they become a critical success.
The critic.
The critics, nigga.
critic.